PAX West.
What a trip.
We're back. Story time. Let's see what happened to your boys in PAX Seattle.
Good time.
Already starts off pretty well. I don't know why this video won't load well, but we all got our cameras. We all filmed stuff, so let's see what each camera had to offer. This is on the way to the Uber to the airport.
Our Uber to the airport. We're already cracking up.
Louis' his car seat.
Oh, I like it.
Louis in the smallest chair you've ever seen. The biggest man in the smallest chair.
Oh, I like it.
His first big trip.
Like it.
I like it, though.
Yeah, that video didn't turn out well. This one's better.
Yeah, let's get rid of that one. What happened to the quality?
Louis. Louis.
It's a lot funnier from
It
this
actually
angle.
looks pretty cool.
Louis in a car seat.
A lumbar support.
Lumbar support, actually. So yeah, here we are in the plane. It was a rough landing, man.
It was
It was
tough.
a real rough landing here.
There was some turbulence, as you can see.
Boy, were we happy to get out there, though, man. Thank God that plane landed and everything was all right.
So
It was scary.
Everybody on the plane was like, what the fuck are those guys doing at the very back of the plane?
Shoved us in the back.
Somebody stop them.
Nothing too crazy happened on the way there. Just Louis trying to fit in a fucking tiny little seat.
Yeah.
Which
But
is always
guys,
great.
look at Seattle. What a beautiful city, huh?
Beautiful time to be there too. Look at the weather.
Oh yeah.
Am I
Ain't shit
right?
view. Yeah, we were worried there would be
Smoke.
and stuff, but it ended up being all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Nice.
too gloomy.
It's very nice.
It didn't rain.
Yeah. The week prior,
surprisingly.
they got hit by a lot of wildfires, so it was like just covered in smoke.
Oh, yeah.
It was
But I
nice
think
and
it
clean.
rained and cleaned it up, and then sunny skies, nothing but ahead.
So our mission: get to the hotel, and then maybe go out and have a nice dinner. Right
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to do. when
Recover from the flight.
off the bat, there's lots of shit that just happened. There's lots of little dingers, lots of little
foul
shits
balls.
that happen. A lot of foul balls throughout the whole weekend. But it didn't stop your boys from having a good time.
Can't stop.
No, it didn't.
Won't
Just
stop.
added to it.
The city tried to bring us down. Let's see here.
What's the-
So
what's
we
the
get to
first
the
thing?
hotel room, and
We're just hanging out, you know?
Louis Louis just walking content. That's what he
It's
is.
just fun to just
Louis
watch
content.
Louis live. So
On
you
a-
guys get to enjoy it with us.
In a stream setting, there's a lot of multitasking, so it's tough for him. But in just real life in general, I wish there was a camera following at all times because he's just, it's always something going on. This is us just getting ready, situated in the room. And you're screaming about Fortnite or some shit.
I don't. What dance is it?
Oh yeah, it's Fortnite dance.
You're so
It
goddamn
looks a lot
loud.
better in my head.
Screaming so loud.
What dance is that?
Louis, I don't know what you're talking about. Wait. A
What?
lot of this ended up on our Instagram stories, by the way. Follow me, Jaboody Justin.
Follow
What?
me at your boy Dan.
It's like whatever that is. I don't know.
What dance?
Why do you go? Oh.
Right. I don't know which one you're talking
Just
about.
do this one.
What
Just do
dance?
this one,
I don't
Louis.
know what you're talking. Do it.
Just do this one.
You're just so funny. You're just so
So-
fun to
Oh,
troll.
We were
God.
talking about just Fortnite dances, and this is Louis just trying his hardest to get him down.
Yeah, I'm really good at it, as you can see.
Yeah.
that you're talking about. No.
That's it.
Oh yeah, that dance.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one.
I know you're talking about. Then you're
Those are just
fixated
Louis
on
moves.
this. You're just fixated. But most of our trip was pretty much this.
That's what we do when we wait for Ubers. We all just take turns slapping Louis'
There's a
belly.
lot of just Justin slapping a gut.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so fun, dude. Can't beat this.
It's like working a punching bag.
Right? Is he just?
He just does it nicely, though. He doesn't hurt it too much.
See,
He
but that's
just,
what I love about Louis.
he just likes the recoil.
Louis
you know?
just accepts it too. He doesn't
Yeah.
fight back.
This is why we need to bring you to these things in the first place. For this reason.
Look at that.
This is pretty much 90% of our trip, waiting for an Uber to pull up while we do this.
Louis just in his head, just jamming out.
Like, I didn't even look at you.
No, it became second nature after I did it for the last
I mean,
fucking
we've
5
been
hours
doing
straight.
it for years, so
This is, I got to work the bag a little bit. You're the bag away from home.
we got to get the workout in while we're
Justin's
away
short
from
as
home.
fuck. No. We're tall as fuck, and Justin's normal height.
I'm as
Yeah.
tall as you watching this, so
Louis, how-
imagine being near these guys.
Louis, how tall are you?
Yeah, look at this guy next to us. See,
Yeah,
he's
he's
shorter than
taller.
Justin.
Yeah, he's shorter than Justin.
It's just they're all tall, and when these guys film stuff, they go like this. So it's like it's even worse. But then, yeah, you'll see when we meet most of the Jaboody.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
We're all in the 6 foot club. So.
Louis and his
Louis
fucking
insisted
Fortnite.
on this.
Okay, so this is why we were talking about the
yeah.
Fortnite dances. We were thinking about what we're going to bust out when we got to
They try to cut this out, by the way.
cut the line because we got exclusive access in PAX West.
This is the first time ever we've taken advantage of the media only 1 hour media only, no plebs allowed.
Yep.
Yeah. And we were the goal is to run to Resident Evil 2 and Sekiro. Sekiro wasn't there, but
Exclusive.
here we are cutting in front of everyone, the plebs. And Louis decides I'll dance in front of them.
I dared Lou to dance in front
Dance
of
on
everybody.
Dance on him. He's getting ready. He's all.
It's a big crowd of people.
Everybody's watching us walk by him too.
All these people are jealous. Here goes
Got
Louis.
to skip all of that.
See, he did it so. I wasn't even expecting it. He did it so quick. Look at.
Wow,
can we
that's
see
a
the
lot.
reactions?
I don't know,
Can
bro.
we get some of the
Look at her
reactions
face.
here?
These
She just
people.
knows she just got danced on.
These
She can't
people-
stand it.
These people are not happy about you dancing on them,
You
dude.
Like, how would you guys
dick.
feel if you saw Louis walking past you and he just hit you with
And
a
Fortnite
Fortnite dance and he gets to walk in?
all
Oh man!
they all stare at you.
Everyone's staring.
Did it to
See,
him.
I didn't look at their faces while I
do
did
it
it
to 'em.
on purpose because I didn't want to see 500 people staring at me.
You can see the cringe on their face.
But it's so much better
It
now.
was so good,
Oh,
though.
it's all worth it.
Can I just say,
Oh, it's all
the
worth
video did not do it justice.
Oh,
and that
yeah.
shit was so hype.
Can we give a clap to Louis for even just
It
attempting that?
takes balls to do that.
it. I had to dance on them.
Ooh.
Dancing, you guys know that's a tradition on the Jaboody show to dance on people who you just defeated.
It made
Right?
that made things real warm. Wait, this is
Speaking
a
of
little bit
warm-
out of order, but
Oh.
okay. So here we are, running,
This is running
Louis
too.
on a mission. Look
running.
at him. Look at him.
Gotta get to Resident Evil 2
That was
Yeah,
a
we
prime
were in
objective.
there as soon as we got there too. So.
because, as we all know, it's the biggest fucking line.
Yeah,
It's gonna be there easily.
We made a beeline for that shit.
We
That
did
was
get screwed. They delayed our 1 hour of access to 30 minutes because they were
Yeah.
slow and took their time. So we didn't get to get everything, but we did hit
But-
that Resident Evil.
Yep. Still got to play Resident Evil. That's all I cared about.
no line.
I was looking for Sekiro. I was running. I was
Not
screaming. Where is it?
Couldn't find it.
Ooh,
Couldn't
look at
find
this
it.
shit right here, boy.
Capcom has a fucking really cool booth.
Raccoon police.
Raccoon World Police. Blah! You got spooked.
You can see the fear on his face.
We actually got spooked there. It's pretty good. Dude, it plays so dope.
It plays
Blah!
so great.
It plays just like 7, but
7 and 4.
yes, a combination of 7 and 4.
I
It's
didn't
good
like
stuff.
it with the joystick. I
And
want to
it's-
play it with the mouse and keyboard.
It's
real bad.
just fucking.
Yeah,
I'll
perfect.
judge it.
That was one thing that was kind of annoying. As soon as I dialed in the sensitivity of the joystick, it was like, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Fuck. Because it was like real
It's hard.
loosey-goosey aiming on that bitch.
I want a mouse
Aiming's
and
actually
keyboard
hard.
to play that shit.
Yeah.
I don't like a joystick
Yeah,
at all.
they had the
Yeah.
aim sensitivity like all the way cranked up.
And they have the dynamic aim where you have to wait for the focus of your aim to kind of center.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just like, ah, 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 and I was just missing everything. Then I figured it out. You're like, oh, they want you to slow it down so you get scared to fucking death.
It's fucking dope.
7 isn't first person. No, that's why we say it's like 4.
All the hype. And then they gave us shirts. And we found out the
Yeah.
glows in the dark. And there's the zombie in the inside of the crotch.
We have to rip
Ooh.
our
So you can make it look like there's a zombie in your pants.
You have any zombie head.
He's eating something.
I think you're supposed to actually wrap it over your face, and then you're like naked and you have a zombie
Terms of
face.
service.
We would, but terms of service.
I'd
terms
do
of
it to
service.
you, but we'd get booted. Here we are just walking around more. I think
So,
we're on our
yeah.
way looking for Sekiro.
Just more footage of the empty con. Just because, just because we could.
Ah, it looks nice when
Just-
it's empty.
Just to stunt on everybody and let them know we were in there when it was empty.
It looks real nice when it's just all empty.
Real nice.
Oh, it was great.
Ninjala. What did we do? Well, we looked for Sekiro. It was nowhere to be found. I played Kingdom Hearts for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts. I get it. And I was like, fuck. What else should we do before the plebs come in? You can hear them chanting like, open up. Oh, and I was like, let's go to Smash Bros.
I think everybody split up because
Yeah.
we all wanted to do our own
I
thing.
played Metro Exodus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You played Smash Bros. I went to Spider-Man because I didn't get to play that yet. That game,
We went to Smash, and they had Smash Bros, and they had Mario Party. And I was like, I'll wait
Smash.
for Mario Party.
Yeah, that's
I
gonna
don't
be
want.
soon.
I don't want to get the leg up on Mario Party. I want it to be an even game.
Oh, we should have done it for me. Team
No,
Lure.
fuck you. So we did Smash, and as soon as our match was over, which was actually it was a really lame build of Smash. It was actually less than what was at E3.
Oh,
There
interesting.
was less stuff.
Why would they do that? Why would they take away from?
They had you couldn't. I forget what there was like a limit. There was weird limitations to it that the E3 build didn't have. So I was like, oh, that's cool. You
Didn't
guys-
have Luigi.
Yeah,
I know
it
that.
had less characters in it.
And then I was like, he really is dead, guys.
Yeah, Louis
got
was really
scared.
upset about
Boo.
Luigi being gone, but
Boo to that build, boo.
they were super like anal about taking photos of the screen too.
Interesting.
They were like,
Huh.
don't take no photos of this fucking game.
Oh, that sucks.
But they gave us some pins.
Yeah, they're cool.
We gave us cool Smash Bros. Exclusive pins, and then on our way out, the line was 3 hours long because all the plebs were now
Yep.
in the building.
Yeah, I went to go to that one. They opened the doors for the plebs, and I was like, nope.
And once the plebs showed up, I think we were pretty much ready to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the general.
We're
as
like,
soon as
let's
the-
get some drinks.
Yeah. As
Oh,
soon
yeah,
As the general
'cause-
public came in, we're like, let's leave.
Because we woke up and we didn't eat breakfast.
Yes.
We just went because we were like, if we eat, we're going to be late.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's
all
right.
the places that are doing food right now have 2-hour lines because all the plebs. So
Yep.
it's like we go hungry. We play Resident Evil and Sekiro. Fuck, it wasn't there. And then Smash Bros. And then everybody's here, so we go get breakfast. So all the lines for food are gone.
Yep. We did.
It was genius.
Worked
Which
out
brings us
perfect.
to this right here.
Ooh.
It's sake bombs, got some sushi. Dank ass fucking sushi.
Look at all those rolls.
Sake bombs, boys.
And actually, that sushi place was next door to where Justin had his accident from last year.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yep.
That was good shit, boys. Sake bombs right before that on an empty stomach. We got drunk as fuck.
Yes, we did.
That,
We ate good.
which I found out there's a very clear distinction between being drunk and then being just starving drunk. It makes you tired.
Yes.
You're like, oh man, I'm drunk and I'm tired.
Time to go to sleep. Shoosh.
Drinking on an empty stomach, boys. So
But
fuck you up.
thankfully, those rolls brought us back to life.
They're so good.
We were back. We were
And
alive.
so after we had our energy, we're like, you know what? Let's go get some more drinks. More drinks, more liquor. So we found ourselves a nice little bar. And
Before
the first
Before that, Louis was just adamant. He had to get high.
Oh, yeah.
was that before?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Oh
So
yeah. I forgot we got
We're
footage.
just
in here.
like, okay, we can go get your
Your Scooby snacks.
go get your
Uh-huh.
Scooby snacks if you do the research.
But
or if you-
explain why I have to get high.
Well, you do it.
I have a spinal injury.
spinal.
Hurts
That-
real bad.
this
That
thing
and you
just
love
crashed.
just getting just so
that
high.
too, but you know.
All right, music's
Really helps.
working again. So Louis had to get high, and we told him, you look it up, you do the yelping, and you fucking figure it out, because it's always a big problem.
It's your
Yep.
deal.
And we end up talking to weird strangers on the street. and
Wait,
going,
are we allowed to show this on Twitch?
What's
Yes.
wrong? It's a store.
What do you know?
So we had to go and help Louis
Oh,
get
that's
danked
such
out
a
real
big
quick.
deal. You want some lime, dude? Some
Purple pine.
chocolate orange, dude? Some of them had good names. They're like your wife's sister. Who wants to smoke your wife's sister?
Your
One's
grand-
like hot stepdaughter.
Your grandma's taint.
Your
Oh, I don't
mom.
want to. I don't want to smoke that one.
Oh, dude, your grandma's taint's a good THC
Dude,
percentage of
dude,
30, though, dude.
CBD in your grandma's taint, dude.
So,
Now it's him
Look
getting
at-
all high up.
Look at Louis get dang. Look at him. Look at him.
Louis went ahead and he did it. He got high.
People of Seattle like their weed. Let me tell you, boy.
Yes, they do.
They just smoke it walking down the street. Ain't a care in the world.
Can't get enough of that devil's lettuce down there.
And it really helped with your back issue, because after that, Louis was no longer in that much pain.
You're like Popeye.
Still in
Spinach.
pain, but not much pain.
But you were high, too.
Yeah.
Right. But then, oops, hold on. But then after this, then it was time to get drinks. Pops, you picked out the place. You remember what it was?
It was a Cloudburst Brewery. You know, it seemed like a good idea at the time. The beers were decent, very good.
Seemed like a great idea. What could go wrong?
Nothing could absolutely go wrong. Nothing.
Or so we thought.
So we thought.
So
Damon, walk me through it.
we get to the cloudburst. Okay. We sit down. We have our drinks. I have a couple sips.
Big, tall, frosty glasses of beer.
Full cups of beer. I get a couple sips, and I think to myself, I remember that one time Lou was racist on stream.
Remember?
And he never paid for that shit.
Those wee me's?
And you know what? I can't let that shit slide.
Hell no.
And so
I have to act. Time to take action. So what did I do? Your boy flipped the fucking table, and I spilled 3 beers all over Louis.
Like a tidal wave.
Like a tidal wave.
okay, so Damon he fixes his chair and bops this little baby bitch table that this brewery's made of, these little tables that are featherweight tables. And we have our beers there. We're taking all these photos.
Selfies with
full
them.
beers.
They're full glasses of beer.
We almost even got like the bigger size. Like we got like a whatever size, certain pint, whatever. And it was like
The double
just,
pint.
Just like these big, nice, tall, ice cold glasses.
I wanted to get a picture. I
Damon
wanted to get a few pictures.
Fixes his chair. Whap! Hits it. 3 glasses clink the fucking table at the same time. And just like in slow motion, you see all the liquid come spewing out. And then Louis sitting there. And it all just goes over him. And he looks, he goes cockeyed, and he can't move in time. And it just all drops
Sloshed all
on him.
over him.
And
Don't
this-
forget, it also gets on the Ultra Boost.
Got him.
This is a
Got
travesty.
Got on the brand new shoes. Your brand new shoes. Louis is soaked. And
Drenched.
here's the drenched footage
Aftermath.
right after.
This is
it
why you
had
don't fuck
happened.
with me.
This is day 1.
Day
This is
one.
the first day.
So we saw Resident Evil, got sushi, and then this. Look at him.
This is straight revenge for when I poured one.
See, guys, racism doesn't pay. It doesn't pay.
He says, send this to Junior Jank because you spilled drinks on Junior Jank last
Oh,
year.
that's right. Okay, so there's also payback for last year. Completely forgot.
This is karma. Look at the ground, dude.
Soaked.
Dude,
Louis
it's so
just
much.
Louis swimming. He's swimming in
It's
beer.
so much liquid, dude.
And different kinds of beers. Dark beer, light beer, water.
Okay, and then so because Louis danced on everybody else before we got into PAX, I thought it only fair that I danced on him too.
And you know the
That's
best.
the dance. That's the dance we wanted.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
You're gonna do that to me
How could you?
right now?
Now you're my friend.
Dude.
Look at
So-
how little the table is. In my defense, what? What?
What was bullshit about this too is like we go up to the guy to pay for it. We're like, yeah, we ended up spilling all 3 of those, so we're just gonna get him showered, hoping maybe the guy would show some mercy. You know what I mean? Normally they do that at restaurants. So the guy goes, yeah. He's like, I'm sorry about that, dude. He's like, our tables are extremely flimsy and like very low quality. And then he charges us the full price.
Yeah, we're like, okay, and
He's
that'll,
like, yeah,
that'll be
dude.
full price. Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
he's like, sorry, it happens all the time. We got little lawn chairs and little baby bitch tables, so sorry about that. But that'll be fucking
Baby bitch.
That'll be $50 for
That'll
those
be
beers. I was like, maybe he'll show mercy. I mean, sometimes restaurants do that when they see you clearly drop everything you
They
just
couldn't
bought.
even give me a free T-shirt.
They didn't even
Come
help.
on.
They didn't even help us clean it up either.
And that place smelled like fucking wet
Oh
dogs.
yeah, it smelled before we got there.
This is probably why.
So yeah, I have a theory that that's exactly why that place smelled like shit, because that happens all the time with those little baby ass tables.
Dude, it was we're never going back to that fucking place.
Yeah, fuck Cloudburst.
Yeah.
Fuck that. And then here's Louis trying to fix this problem.
I don't think I saw
afterwards.
this.
This is back at the hotel.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's soaking wet. We had to leave.
We had to go back.
All right, what do we got here?
See the damage.
Damon poured a beer on me. Actually, 3 beers.
We saw.
Don't fuck with me.
So
saw.
I gotta wash out my pants because they stink like beer.
Okay.
I gotta make sure there's nothing in my pockets.
it in the sink?
Yeah, so I could show you guys how much beer Damon actually poured on me. Ready? Well, don't talk shit. Oh, it's just
Don't talk shit.
Take your wallet out and everything?
Yes, I just did that.
It's fair. You would wash your pants with all your valuables still in them.
your phone.
I would.
Don't-
Yeah, I
don't
had to
deny
triple
it.
check.
Don't deny it.
Yeah.
I don't see no brown water coming after that off of that bitch.
Well, let me do the shirt. 'cause I think
Yeah, the shirt got the most of it.
no, dude.
I think that's just natural to you.
No, guys, I'm telling you.
I think just brown.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's a little,
Ugh.
that's a little
Yeah,
coloration.
that ain't beer.
Cubes.
That's not beer.
Coloration. Yeah. Yeah. Does that always come out of your armpits? Or is that, I think
No,
it's
that's from Damon.
No, I think that's Louis' shirt. That's just how your shirt's always kind of.
That's just how he is.
It's just Louis sweat.
So-
It's just brown.
Louis had to worry about that. So that was day
So,
one.
yeah,
After that, we kind of took that as a sign to like call it.
Yeah, let's
just
chill.
hang out.
Let's just chill.
We took that as a sign to let's just call it. We'll go back. Well, this is day one. We're out here for 4 fucking days. Maybe we shouldn't have drank a bunch of beers. That's a sign.
It's a sign.
Yeah,
But you know what?
I got to drink my
You know
beer.
what? I made it up to Louis though. I brushed off the shoes. Louis had a brand new pair of Adidas that he bought. They were covered in beer. I dust them off for him.
Thank you, man.
That's,
could
what,
have
that's
eas-
what a friend does.
Could
you
have
know?
easily been any single one of us. To be
Yeah,
fair.
could have been. Most likely would have been me.
Probably. Yeah.
You would have
probably.
spilled.
I
on
have a
someone.
better chance.
Probably.
It was like
Yeah.
a 75% chance it was me, and then the rest was like all you guys.
Right. So this is the next day. We are looking for food.
This is the opening day.
This dude is fucking going.
This dude was killing it all 4
Yeah.
days we were there.
This dude's fucking going to town.
He was there
with his
every
piano.
day.
He has his own piano. He just rolls it out. He's awesome.
Damn, you see the arm?
Dude, good thing no one was walking. This guy just missed death.
Bonk gang.
Wow, bonk gang.
Bonk gang. Woo, bonk gang, yeah. And then we're back at the con.
Just like that.
Oh, didn't we miss something? A story in between there?
What? Where did
Oh,
I
the
forget?
chowder.
We
The
did.
chowder.
2
God, we
stories
forget about
actually.
the chowder.
There's a story before
Okay,
the
well,
chowder
what
too.
sucks, what
No,
sucks
it's
is
after.
we have
Can we not
no,
talk about that?
No, we can't talk about
we
it.
have no footage,
But we can talk about it.
We have
but we could talk about it.
we have one picture for the second story that you're talking about, Louis. So we could talk about the.
Oh,
We'll
where's
talk
the?
about that later.
Maybe I could stop on the photo, or I don't know how far away it is.
We're
But
talking about the devil girl
It's
and,
not too
and
far
the
away.
chowder guy. You know what I mean?
Devil. Oh yeah, and the chowder. That's what we need to talk about.
Yeah, those are right there. That's timeline is right
I
there.
think it's.
I don't know
little
where it is,
more.
but
Yeah.
either way, go ahead and you guys saw Pops. You saw the window
Pops, you
lady.
saw most
Talk
of it.
about the window lady.
Yeah,
so this
so-
happens
Go
first.
ahead. Me and Justin were taking pictures. while
So
this
we're
was
in the
going down.
area. We're like, it's too early, or it's too late for breakfast, but it's too early for lunch, and we're kind of near our favorite chowder spot. And we're just hanging out on the street on a busy, busy street. And I just look over yonder
There we
at
go.
that picture right
All right,
there.
this is at Pike's Place.
In that, no, the bottom
Oh
one.
my
Bottom
god!
window?
Yeah, it was the
I
bottom
think
one.
that's
That
her in there.
It was the bottom picture.
Did you see her?
No,
This
no.
is the second day.
This is the second
Oh,
day, yeah.
okay.
But I had to
And,
take the picture.
I peek
for
over
reference.
and I see 2 people in the bay window. I'm like, all right, they're clearly in. I can see them right there.
And this is the street where everyone takes photos.
Yes,
That's actually what we were
there's-
doing.
There's a guy
Nothing-
taking a selfie right
There's
there.
nothing but tourists walking up and down the street.
With that big Pike sign.
Yep.
Yes, the huge
Famous.
Pike's Place market, and there's some lady literally bent over.
Yep. Looking through the window.
Bent over on that bench in the window. She has just a top on, no bottoms, and there's some dude behind her going,
naked, just pounding the shit out of
Pound
her.
town.
Pound
Pound
town.
town.
going to Pound Town.
And I look in their eyes, both their eyes. I'm like, hey, buddy. Hey, lady. How's it going?
Hello, lady.
She starts cracking up. The dude gets like a shame boner. He's like, oh, fuck.
She's getting borked from behind, and she's
Yeah.
just like this out the window.
She's chilling. She's just seeing the sights while
the
it's
guy,
happening.
guy behind her's all naked, just like.
So when
So Pops holds eye contact.
I'm not
So we
looking
start
away.
waving at
you're
him,
not bullshitting. You made eye contact.
Eye contact and wave.
Okay.
and then they
so
wave
after-
back at us.
So when that happened, Pops is like, "Oh shit, look!" So me and Justin look, and we look in the window, and that the dude sees all of us, 4 guys watching him getting his fuck on. He goes, "Oh shit!" Like,
How do you keep going with 4 men staring back at you?
yeah. So the guy like leaves out of the window and like hides behind the curtain, but the lady stays there.
Yeah, and she's all making winky face and devil faces at us.
The lady
like,
was like
"Hey."
laughing, like, "You guys caught me."
She was doing this shit. And we're like,
You boys want to
"Whoa."
come up too? Oh.
Yeah,
She
she's
was
like,
a
"Come on.
she was a succubus, I dare
on.
say.
Come on up, boys.
So-
It was fucking weird. I was like, what a start to this fucking
And we're
Lily
like-
was deeply disturbed.
I was really creeped out. Well, at first it was funny as hell. But then once she realized we were there and she was into it, and her boyfriend was hiding behind the curtains, and I didn't know where he was or what he was doing while she was looking at us, and she's making devil horns like she was really into it, then it started creeping me out.
Yeah.
And it got real creeped out.
And then she disappeared. And then I'm like, I wonder if they went to go finish. And then I started getting really creeped out. Then I was wondering if they wanted us to go up there. And then I got really creeped out. And then we went to go get chowder.
Your
And
mind
then
just
Louis,
kept going.
Louis couldn't eat his chowder after that because he was too traumatized.
I asked Louis if he wanted to go up there and see if they were, in their apartment, but you didn't want to do that.
Yeah, no. But keep in mind, people, this is the second day. Second day.
This is in the morning.
Yeah.
Hardly-
Just getting started. We already saw some borking going on.
Yeah, hardly any con yet. Just weird shit in the city.
People
Girl
out here
who wants
fucking.
to bang, spooky.
Get her away from me. So after that, we get our chowder, and then more drama happens while we're getting our chowder.
So we're off to go get some chowder. And I forget what it's called. It's called Pike's Chowder?
Pike's Place Chowder.
Place chowder.
Pike's Place Chowder. This is the #1 place, apparently, in America, it says. On the brochure, it says this is
All right,
the
man.
#1 chowder in America.
Won a bunch of
I
awards.
believe it. I believe it.
Nothing but awards in this bitch. And we went there last 2 PAXs in a row.
Yep.
Like it's like
Gotta.
it's a go-to thing at this point.
It's really, really
Every
good.
single time we're in Seattle.
But so we get in there and we're early. It's like, oh, this shit opens in 20 minutes. Let's get in line. And there's already a few people in line.
Yep.
So we're waiting, and so we get our chowder. We sit down, and they got these tables with rules.
Yep.
Tables got very strict rules.
No holding spots.
It's just like 8 lawn tables, lawn chairs. It's just outside. It's just whatever. It's more about the quality of the food. But it's like, don't sit down if you don't have food. If your food is done, you gotta leave. It's like all these rules. Rules. I guess they're very strict.
Yeah.
So we sit down, and next to us is this mom and her 2 kids. The kids are what, 8?
I'd say,
No,
yeah,
the
like
kids are, like,
7, maybe
7.
5. And then the
They're,
other
like,
one might be
younger
like
than
4.
that.
Yeah, he
it
was
was-
young.
Okay, 4 to 5 or something
Yeah.
like that. And they're
Yeah.
just being kids.
Right.
Yeah,
Not
just-
even loud. Just
Not
being
even loud
Just
kids.
being kids playing, jumping around. Yeah.
That's about
Yep.
the extent of what they're doing.
Perfect impression. Yep.
So the mom is trying to simmer the kids down. She doesn't have the food just yet, but her husband is like just checking out. He's
Right. Yeah.
just buying the food. So
It's just the
she's
wife
like,
and kids at the table.
so she's like, I guess we could sit down. We have stuff already. And then all hell broke loose. So next to her
behind her.
is behind our table, and behind her is Mullet Man with push broom mustache.
But it was more of like if you know Muscle Man from regular show, it was more of that haircut.
We're
Okay.
talking full mullet, push broom mustache, Metallica whatever hard rock T-shirt tucked into his Wrangler jeans.
Judas Priest,
Probably
brother.
50s, 54, 55.
He was fairly older, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
50s.
With his derpy dirtbag wife.
And no
Yeah.
joke.
Derpy dirtbag Brenda.
So that voice that we always make, like when we're making fun of trailer trash people, like, "Hey, what the fuck, brother?" Blah blah blah. He
I don't know
actually
that- I
had
don't
that
know
voice.
That voice.
I don't know the first thing he says, but is it who knew
Yeah,
the
who-
first thing
I
he
didn't
said?
hear Pops did.
The gist of it is like, you know what? If you got rowdy kids, you should be over there. I'm trying to have a good dinner with my wife,
Okay.
and your kids are being a bunch of brats. And she goes, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to. And he goes, you know what? You're being a real bitch.
Skirt. Hold up.
Kids start crying. Because
No, he
So,
said
yeah.
fucking bitch.
he
Yeah,
said, you're
so-
being a real fucking bitch.
The lady was like,
and
"You-
your kids are not disciplined, you fucking bitch.
Yeah,
and
the-
she's all by herself with the 2 kids.
She's like, "You don't have to be so rude." He's like, "You don't have to be a fucking bitch."
There you go.
And
Yeah.
that's when.
Learn how to discipline your fucking stupid kids.
That's when
bitch.
Louis
Justin
said, "Hold
remembers
up.
the exact quote.
So Louis turns and goes, hey, watch your mouth. Those are children.
What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with
Yeah,
you?
that was the
He
full
says,
quote.
what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And Louis loud, so everybody
Louis a big boy.
fucking
Yeah.
hears it.
Yeah.
I
Louis like, "What
watched
the
enough
fuck?"
public freak out to know what to do.
Yeah, Louis knows how to
You
handle this
Stop
shit.
those motherfuckers.
Louis knows how to
Put them in
handle
their
it.
fucking place.
Yeah.
He put that.
If you're big enough to stop them, that
He
is.
puts this weird guy in his place.
Yeah. So what did that guy say after you said?
Well, he didn't say
Fuck
nothing
you.
after I said
Yeah,
that.
it kind of calmed down.
He kind of
calm
bitched
down.
out real hard.
Then there's
Okay.
lots of
Tension.
Then I was all
this
I
outdoor
had all
room.
this adrenaline.
There was a weird energy.
And my interpretation of what he said was blah 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 blah. So I didn't really hear what he said before he said, "You fucking bitch." So what I thought he was yelling at her about was that she was sitting down at the table before she had food, because that's what the sign says.
Breaking the
And
rules.
even staff came up to her and said something to her before.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, remember? There's
She
another
was
staff member.
She was thinking about
But it
sitting down.
doesn't matter.
I think she asked if they could sit there.
Yeah,
I think
and
they're
they
like,
said
yeah,
no
yeah, go
or
ahead.
something.
Or I think
They
were fine
they
with
were
it.
getting mad at her. I remember
I don't know.
specifically.
I
I mean,
I
the
heard that.
either way.
The husband was in line.
But either
Who
way, you
cares?
don't yell at a woman and her kids. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So then the husband comes to the food and sits down at the table, and I go, "Oh, did the food come quick enough for you, buddy?" And then his wife goes,
Why don't you just
Oh,
drop
I might have
it?
said you fucking asshole. Actually,
Yeah. You know what? You're a real fucking asshole.
yeah, something like that. But I was mad at this point, and I had a whole bunch of adrenaline, and I actually wanted to punch the guy, but you know, I didn't want to go to jail.
That was already
that was kind of funny. We were trying to tell the second clap back that Louis had to keep going. We're like, dude, kind of wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
He's like, watch your language, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
There's kids around. We're like, okay, you're kind of stepping on the whole reason. Wrap it up.
But I didn't curse at their mom though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
But
so-
it was funny.
To his rebuttals, no, you are.
Yeah, so Louis.
Well,
No, his wife goes,
Oh, yeah.
can't you just drop it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Louis, well, I was like, fuck, I hope it ends soon because you already had 3 beers spilled on you. You don't need a hot bowl of chowder on your head, too.
Then it would have been assault.
Yeah.
Then that would have been assault, and I could defend myself.
That's true. But no,
yeah.
she says, why don't you just drop it? And then you kind of turn to us, but still very loud. You say, rude ass people.
There you go.
And then fucking Mullet Man pipes up and goes, hey! Did you call my bitch a wife? My wife a bitch?
Don't you call my bitch a wife?
You called my wife a bitch? Is that what you said to me? Like, ready to fight you.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you turn around and you're like, no, I said you are rude-ass people. And he goes, oh, well, I know you are, but
think-
what am I?
Around that, yeah.
That's exactly what he fucking
Yeah,
said.
you're like, you're rude ass people. He goes, you are.
God,
You guys are rude.
I know you are, but what am I?
The reason he said that, because around that time that Louis said that, the trailer trash guy turned around and saw 4 huge dudes. Louis is 300 pounds.
Yep.
And he
Yeah,
went,
I'm a big boy.
Oh shit, no.
Shaved head.
You guys
Shaved
are,
head.
You guys are rude. Oh shit,
Shaved
I'm
head.
gonna just sit this one out. You guys are rude though. Fuck you. No.
By the way.
So yeah, Louis totally made that guy bitch out. So props to Louis, man.
But
Good job, Louis.
yeah, good
Yeah,
job.
I
Good
cucked
job,
him in
Louis.
front of his wife.
He totally did.
Oh, he's an alpha. Oh. So it was very eventful. Day 2, we see people fucking on the street, and then we see Mullet Man try to fight us.
Then we go get some
But
excellent.
we leave, and I
Yep.
turned and I looked at him like fucking idiot. Kind of looked at him, and he's just like slumped over with his bowl, and he looked at us leaving like.
Oh man, that adrenaline though.
Yeah.
When you're just waiting for
Defeated.
shit to pop off. I was waiting for Mullet Man to step up.
It
Defeated.
was awesome.
I knew Louis would have thrown down. Louis not scared.
Then we got some coffee after that. It was really good.
Oh yeah, that was fucking dope.
There was like a
shit.
fire in there.
Oh, let's see here.
In a fireplace.
Yeah, in a fireplace where it's supposed to be.
This guy right here, American hero.
I'm looking out for the little
Base
people.
of America.
So okay, then we get coffee and we're back at the con.
Yep.
All right. So here we are
Hey, who
hanging
are
out with
those
the people.
handsome people.
This is when we said we tweeted that we're over by the Twitch meet and greet. And we're not like everyone else. We do the bootleg meet and greet where we stand near the meet and greet, but we're not actually a part of the meet and greet.
Yep.
And we block the walkways.
And there's a clip that I think is on our Discord that where Penta was in that one booth and we kind of poked in. And I think you can see that
Oh.
clip on there as well.
Shit, we should have got that. But here we are hanging out with the fans.
We're talking to, hey, we got my boy Tiger Rider walk through. Had to
in the
stop him.
building.
Lillian, Zoe Nations,
Yawan.
Retro Gaming, Yawan.
My boy Brian back there.
Brian.
Everybody was out here hanging out. It
Mm-hmm.
was a good time. Thanks everybody who stopped by.
So much fun.
There's quite a few people who did a little hit and run, got a photo, and
Yep,
ran.
yep,
Thank
yep.
you guys for saying hi to your boy.
Yep.
It was fun to catch up.
Made our trip.
Lillian presented us with the box,
Oh,
The
yeah.
sugar box. Yes.
with the legendary sugar box.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good ass time. And then Miles and a Miles snack pack.
Kaz Logi.
Kaz. It was a big gang of people, the biggest
bunch.
gang. And then we all wandered looking for a place to eat.
Yep.
More booze, more food. We're on a mission.
Beautiful Seattle weather. Look at that, boys. Oh, yeah. And we got handed some Milkies.
Someone gave us Korean milk drink.
Delicious Milkies.
I don't know.
Tasted like yogurt.
Yogurt-based soda.
Somebody made it themselves.
This was a big tribe of people, Jaboody people.
It was Gert soda.
We have a Jaboody army that we're trying to form. So this is the first bar that we went to.
There's my boy Miles.
It was everybody hanging out before they kicked us out.
This was a good time. Oh no, we ended up at another spot.
Yeah.
That's right. Fuck, well I forget. Well, okay, then we eat, and then we had to
ate.
go to Twitch party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here
I
am.
got sick though also. Remember?
We had to leave early for that
Oh
dinner.
yeah, you had a tummy ache.
Yeah, I
Louis
got
was
sick and I
having-
threw up.
Louis was having a rough one,
And
dude.
then Gibbons
quite
came
the
and
trip.
saved me with that vape pen.
Gibbons
Yo,
came through,
he
saved
saved
the
me.
day.
Yo, big
Save
ups
me.
to Get Bones coming in clutch. Thank you, Get Bones. Much love, bruh.
And then we met up with Kenny. We had a good ass time at the
Yeah.
Twitch party
Hey, man, Kenny's the homie.
with Kenny. Fucking love Kenny. Kenny of Yo
Such an
Video
awesome time.
Games. Also his own stream, Unruly. Make sure you guys are watching him.
Super cool dude.
Go
fucking
show him
awesome.
some love. Go show him some goddamn love.
Just fucking fun to hang out with, man. A solid time.
And can I just say, he's looking fresh to death. He's rocking the Vegeta shoes and the Saiyan armor.
Oh, it's so dope.
I've been trying to cop those for so long.
He was
know,
walking,
he had 'em.
He was walking around full Saiyan armor.
But you know what the kicker is? He makes it look cool.
yeah.
If I did that,
See, I showed up.
oh wow, we got
why,
this.
Why is this not working?
Oh, thank God.
Why is it?
It's only gonna
Aw,
play in
man.
low. It's only gonna play in low quality.
You guys don't get to see us get lit.
You don't get to see us have fucking open bar drinks, so we just get fucked up. And Kenny's like, "Let's fucking make the party." Dude.
Yeah, we're like, because the dance floor was fucking huge. We're like, let's fucking go.
Oh my god.
We're
dude.
so drunk.
And what was cool is this place was at a fucking museum.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, my
the Twi-
favorite part's coming
The
up.
Twitch party was at the Museum of Pop Culture, so it was cool because they had an open bar, a huge dance floor,
Massive.
but they kept all the exhibits open for you to walk through.
Very cool.
You could just get drunk and walk around the fucking original suits of Iron Man. It's probably not a good idea to let drunk people in here, and it wasn't. But
Look what happened.
after that, there was this thing where you could it could envision what armor would look like on you. You stand there and it reads your body and it suits you up. And I was like, what happens if you? And then I think it spun around and broke it.
Bring the party to you.
I think it
Damn.
broke it there.
Bringing the party to you.
You just see the whole thing break through my body.
I like how just your head spins in the suit.
I don't think it was a good idea to let drunk people in this museum, dude. I think
Like,
we
dude,
fucked
you're
it up.
Iron Man, but like you got boobs.
We were like hanging on shit, and we were
Yeah.
like fucking with all these statues. It was funny.
The only good use of a Connect.
Yeah. And then Louis,
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
Louis brought his
Why
Game
is my
Boy.
trip so fucked up? I just realized.
Yeah, you had a lot. Louis
Why
had
is
a
everybody
lot happen
fucking
to
with
him.
me, man?
Can we tell some context real quick? So we're having a good time at the party, right? So we go outside, we're having our drinks, and one of the security guards for the museum comes walking up, and Louis had his Game Boy out. And she's like, what the fuck are you doing with that? And she just starts roasting Louis.
She's so bored at this party being security, she just starts making fun of Louis.
It's like Louis is finally starting to have a good time, and then this random lady comes up and starts roasting him.
And then she wouldn't leave.
She's
Yeah, she
like,
kept going on.
yeah.
She's like, "Wow, you're so fucking lame.
How old are you?"
She's like, "I haven't seen a Game Boy with a camera on it in 50 years. What's wrong with you?" She's like, "Isn't this a party full of like tech savvy people? What are you, some kind of fucking loser?"
Dude, she was going in.
That's weird.
It was crazy.
Yeah, we give her the lady. You're scaring us.
And then I was like, I made this. I made this. And she's like, no, you didn't.
I know you like them all sloppy.
And I was like, I didn't make
It's
it.
scaring me.
And I love how most of us just look at her like, "What is going on?"
Oh yeah, we were hanging out with
Tiger
Tiger
Rider.
Rider got the
Look
look in
at
his hat.
Kenny's face.
See Tiger Rider Kenny look at her like, "What is she going in on you for?" It's like, "Wow, that's some fucking old tech, huh?"
See, they don't hang out with me, so they don't know that this is just something that happens to me every day from weird strangers.
We're just like, "Wow, she's really making fun of you. You got roasted."
Louis
dude.
held his own though.
She's like, "Well, you're taking pictures with a fucking Game Boy? What is wrong with you?"
He's like, yeah, and I stream on Twitch. And you're out here protecting the people that stream on Twitch. Who's got
You
the
work
better
for
gig?
me.
Oh my god, we had to
Rude
explain
ass.
to Tiger Rider that Louis just been having a shit trip and just been
Yeah.
getting worked. He's been getting made fun of like crazy.
Yeah, we're like, dude, this guy right here's the MVP for all the
She's
shit
still
he's had to
going
deal
at
with so far.
Look at her. She's
she
still
was
going
she
at
was
it.
by
She didn't
yourself.
want to leave.
She was fixated.
She had
on
a
you,
crush
dude.
on me.
She's over there in the corner.
She
Fuck
wanted
that
to
guy.
smash.
Fuck that guy and his Game Boy. He didn't take my number. Fuck him.
Here I am getting drunk with the thing.
Clobber and chill.
Get clobbered. He
Yeah,
clobbered
you're
me.
about to get clobbered.
Pops was hanging out with Spider-Man. having
Comes
a
out
good
real
time.
soon, boys.
This is why
Comes
you,
out real
you,
soon.
You don't let drunk people in the exhibits.
Pops had his way
But I
with the,
slid it
with
in.
Mr. Thing.
Pops had his moments.
This is a museum, by the way.
What is this?
And so we gave Louis the camera.
Oh,
There's
bad
another
idea.
exhibit. There's a horror exhibit.
Oh, horror.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got to hear the intro.
Yeah.
It's
Do
so
we?
good. Yeah.
This is why Louis is not usually our cameraman. But I was like, fuck it, I'm drunk. I can't do it. Louis, here you go.
Sure, don't get too scared.
Use this. No, use the grip. Use the grip.
Oh.
The camera's right here.
What
No.
the? What the? What are you? What? Okay.
Right there.
That
Use
this,
the, okay, you got it? All right.
Yeah, God.
Monka
What if the grip
S.
comes off?
this whole. Let me know when. Intro's good.
Eve sent you a message.
That's fine.
Did he say he's back from the?
What?
I said he's back from the bathroom.
Okay, so they had horror stuff. So downstairs, we wanted to get real drunk and then walk into this area with the original Freddy Krueger, the original. What else did they have?
Jason.
The
They had
Xenomorph
Jason,
suit.
Jeepers, Creepers guy. They had a bunch of stuff. It was actually a really cool exhibit. This museum is dope. If anybody's in Seattle, highly
Horror
recommend it.
films. They scare us. Why do we like it so much?
The science of horror.
Dude, they had the original Blade outfit. Dude, it was sick. This is a really, really dope museum.
This is a great Twitch party. Like that's
Yeah.
Best place to have a fucking party, dude.
Yep.
Oh man, it's awesome.
They killed it with this venue. There's areas you could go where it was quiet and you could talk, and then there's places you could go dance, and there was like several bars,
See?
and then you could just go to the exhibits, and they were all dope shit.
Look at that.
It's hard to tell what most of this is. It's very dark. There's the Xeno.
Xenomorph.
There's my boy Xeno
That's cool.
chilling.
Jason Voorhees.
Jason.
Jason.
We got Jason.
Then
Jeepers.
Jeepers,
Fucking
creepers.
GP
Where'd you get
creeps.
those papers?
And you know we're already getting ready for Halloween.
Yeah.
So this
giving
is
us
just
ideas.
Ideas.
You know,
ideas.
your
ideas.
boys love Halloween.
Ideas.
Imagine waking up to that guy.
Fuck, dude.
Ugh.
GP creeps,
There's
man.
me doing the dance again.
Oh,
Jeeps
part is
creeps.
great.
Oh yeah, so we walk in here. Bunch of
I'm
floating
scared. I
dead
don't like
bodies.
One of them's real. Dude, it's him.
Mike
The
Myers.
OG.
Man, Michael Myers.
The OG.
tall. You know that? Look.
It's pretty damn tall.
We the same height, bitch
The
man.
OG.
same height. Look at him.
Just drunk.
Fuck Michael Myers. I can take
What's with all the fucking weird TVs though? Holy shit! Oh my god!
Were you legit scared?
I fucking
Yeah, that really scared me.
I spooked Louis real hard
He
there.
actually got
that
him.
footage doesn't do it justice. Like spooked you and like stared at you. You were like,
I think it like still framed it too because I shook when you scared me.
Got him.
well, the cameras now have all this like auto shake removal, so you can't tell how much you like. Whoa! But man, that was like one of the best laughs ever.
Damon! It's like Night of the Living Damon.
Night of the Living Damon, fool.
I think that picture that Justin just took too, it might be one of the new emotes.
It's
Could
a
be.
contender.
It came out
It's a contender.
pretty good.
What, dude? I was like, we were so drunk. We're like, what is it? Am I on the TV? And they're like, no, it's just a light. I was like, oh, all right. Ooh.
guys, I can touch this TV.
Guys, take my picture. I'm in the TV. No, you're not. Dude,
Blade.
Blade.
I was like, I wish I could try this on right now.
Sup, dog?
Make sure you pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes,
Think about
everybody.
it. Taxes,
That's what
you gotta-
happens.
You gotta catch me.
They
first.
sell all your shit to a museum.
Yeah, it tells you like their weaknesses, like taxes.
Yeah, Blade can be taken down with like a onion or what is it for
The
vampires?
IRS?
A cross, some garlic, and taxes.
His tax return.
That little magwagwa.
That was
Look
the
at,
saddest, most disturbing thing I saw in the whole.
This is just like a really solid meme. You know what I mean?
Mo
Like-
guagua, mo problems.
That face win, or you know what I mean? So
When you nut and she keeps sucking.
when you nut, and she feed you after midnight.
Oh no!
All these props. They got axes. They got faces. They got ears.
Blair Witch.
Blair
Witch
Witch
Project.
with the Blair Witch camera.
Bunch of sticks.
Just sticks.
Sticks. You were doing some Scream thing.
You were in there for a long
Screaming
time.
this whole time.
We should just talk over this. This is
It
nice.
really looks like it hurt to do that.
It did.
looking like Chris Neckfield right now.
Held it for so long. And it's like, okay, we'll count down now.
I was like, where's it end?
No, you really kept going. I had to skip forward. You held that. You're drunk, so you just kept going.
Take the picture.
Give me an egg.
Got all foggy. in there.
You were very proud of yourself when you were done, though.
I'm very proud of myself in general.
Oh, this was the
Oh,
one shot I
wow.
was kind of proud of. We were outside, and you just stood there. You're very filmable. Something about you. You need to be on the big screen is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree.
And this was just very like, your name's Louis.
I am
Just
part of the Screen Actors Guild.
It reminded me of like Lucky Louie or
Film
Louie
actor-
on FX.
Film Actors Guild.
And I had to put
Yeah.
the music, and this looks like a promo for new episodes of Louie. Just add the black and white. Isn't it? All it needs is like the Lucky Louie coming in FX. And then we hung out, and we were getting some breakfast. We had a very nice breakfast.
Trying to recover from the night before.
Checking out this dope ass spot.
Fat City Chick, Fat City Chick.
A lot of people hanging out. The city was
Man.
very much alive.
I love Seattle. It's just a cleaner LA.
Mm-hmm.
So nice.
A lot of Jerry curls.
Met up with the
this
Jaboody
is
fam
definitely
again.
later.
We hung out with the whole fam.
That's right. We got
Everybody.
everybody here.
Everybody was there.
Junior Jank there, just fucking tee-heeing it.
Everybody was having a good time.
Lillian just being a creeper, staring right in the camera.
And we ended up at a hotel bar, chilling
Everybody
with the
just
Jaboody
hanging
folk,
out.
chilling with the Jaboody folks, getting that last beer.
Mm-hmm.
Everything closes too early there,
Yeah.
man.
It really does.
So early. Even the bartenders felt bad. They're like, "I'll let
There's
you guys
Freaky
get one
Deaky.
beer."
Where were we when?
Freaky Deaky was there.
Oh, my man, Freaky
And there's
Deaky.
there's Gibbons. Tyler
Gibbons.
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 Oh, they spotted me.
Kaz, Miles,
They've all
Lily.
spotted me.
Yeah, they feel you when you
Back to the
present.
scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Then the next day, here we are.
Oh,
We went to the free play.
Oh, this was fun. I carried you guys.
Which was
Oh,
the
yeah.
dopest shit about PAX is there's an area where you can just queue up and you guys can do a LAN party of Overwatch
Yeah.
or
You want a group of
whatever
friends?
you want.
Yeah,
And that shit was fun because it's been a while since we've done that.
just straight land, bruh.
So
I
it's
forgot
like
how fun it is to just sit and just land.
boys were feeling tired. We're like, let's just go fucking play some Overwatch, chill for a minute, take a breather.
Mm-hmm.
But then, after all this, it was time, folks.
Oh, this was the
That's
best
right.
part of the trip.
This-
So yeah.
This ended up being a big highlight and a lot of fun. That's
So-
right. A PAX
Yup.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z tournament.
Yep.
It
So-
was lit AF.
Big shout outs to Kenny because he's the one that told me about the tournament, and then he's also the one who convinced me to play.
Yeah, he gassed you up, and he was like, "Get in there,
He
bro."
really gassed me up because I was expecting everybody to be like, just top tier. I was expecting to get worked, but Kenny's like, dude, just try it. So we did. We went down there, and it turned out to be a lot of fun.
And
I
Damon
won
was
a-
taking W's.
I was getting. Somebody's got Hakkai'd right here.
He was taking the
Hold on,
W's
run that
left
back.
and right. This is first match.
This first match, somebody's getting Hakkai'd by your boy.
And the guy's sitting right there.
Although I kind of got robbed because it didn't play the Hakkai animation.
I mean-
oh well.
Do you have the sound clips of us? Oh,
yeah.
great.
I mean, it's
Oh,
there,
yes.
But yeah, your boy was out there getting W's. First tournament ever.
but it's hard to commentate when the other contender's right next to you.
Didn't bother me
But
none.
after a
We were
while,
trying to get in their head.
after a while, we started doing it more and more and more, and it just after a while we got more
Yeah.
comfortable because the guy's sitting right there, and you did the Hakkai, and we're like, oh,
That's nasty.
Ooh, I would just quit right now if I was you. Ooh.
it gets when someone just lost, gets a little quiet and
Yeah.
a little nervous.
A real talk. I was surprised they didn't disqualify me because you guys were in their ear. You
Dude,
guys
we
were
were-
talking mad shit.
Louis.
Every single time I did anything.
Baba boy, scoops, Haagen-Dazs.
Press me.
We were going in on the commentary, and I think it was cheering on the Dragon Ball.
Oh, this was. Boy.
So round 2, Damon takes home the win. Round 2, new opponent.
Yep.
Get the shit plugged in. Everything's rocking. They're going. I see this guy reach over and grab a controller, and the plug's connected to this PS4. I was like, uh-oh.
I didn't know what was going on. I'm in the zone. I'm getting ready for that new Broly movie.
I thought someone pressed start.
Sure enough. Yeah, that's when we pressed start.
That's what I thought. I was like, yo, who the fuck?
I'll be right back.
They turned it off.
So
And it was the guy next to us, like the official PAX guy.
The
So
official
I'm in
PAX.
his ear and I'm going, boo!
Yeah. This guy right here. Who else going? Boo! Wow!
Boo to you.
Wow!
Trying to be professional over here.
So
Wow.
he grabbed the controller that was still synced and turned off the PlayStation 4 in the middle of our
Of a tournament.
of our tournament match. We had to start the whole thing over.
And you know what? To be honest, the guy was not sorry enough. He's
Doesn't
like,
sound like
he
it
just
at all.
goes, he just goes, oh God.
Oh, sorry.
Why would you put the controller over here?
Why wouldn't you guys unplug
Damn. We were added to the commentaries trying to make this guy feel as bad as possible.
Yeah.
Like, wow, they're in the middle of a tournament. You just turn it off. Wow. And you work here. Wow.
I would feel so bad.
I would feel awful.
Oh, terrible. I feel so terrible.
All he does is go, for Christ's sake.
Crud.
Crying out loud.
Crud. Jeez. Crud. And
And
then
then
the match,
they ran away.
the match continues. He ran away. I think he was embarrassed. And then Damon won.
Then Damon
Yeah.
demolished.
Still blew,
Bam.
still blew up the earth.
Hit him
Beat
with the
that
GG.
ass.
The earth. The world. Earth.
Damon was climbing the ladder.
And you
Yeah.
know what? To add on to this, because we entered in late, Damon actually had an extra opponent that nobody else had to go up against.
Yep. But Damon took home another W.
Wasn't
after that.
worried.
And
Wasn't
then
worried.
hit him with the, I've got a present for you. Another one. Another one.
God damn, that game is too much fun.
Just
Wow,
destroying.
you're really good.
Destroying the
So
competition.
your boy ended up getting 5th place, which is not bad for my first tournament
Yeah.
ever.
There was
For-
some monsters in there.
For
Yeah.
just walking in and be like, yeah, sure, I'll play.
So
5th place.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
5th place.
Thank you very much.
No practice, no warm up. Just, I'll pick up some sticks.
Yeah,
I'll do
and
something about that.
No Johns, but I wasn't using a controller I'm comfortable on either.
To be
Just
fair,
saying,
that's
just saying,
that's
just
a big part of
Means
it,
a lot.
man. They forced
But
you
yeah,
to play
no,
on some
the-
shit that was not yours.
The tournament was definitely one of the highlights of the trip. That shit was
Absolutely.
so fun.
Then your boys had to caffeine up.
So I'll see you guys at Evo.
So, getting some of that Twitch coffee. They put the
Freebies,
little artwork
freebies
in
at
there.
the Twitch booth.
Getting those
Shouts to
freebies.
Twitch, we're treating you ho boys.
Yep, taking care of your boys like
hooking them
always.
up, hooking them up with some
Terms
pretzel.
of service, terms of
Pop's
service.
just enjoying that pretzel a little too much.
Pretzels, boys. Pretzels. Exploring the city some more after that.
More Seat.
Exploring the city.
Yep.
What I'm trying to remember what we were doing
This
here. I think we were
was-
just go back to the hotel and take a break.
This was our night, right?
This is this is us going to the Devolver party.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Devolver party later this night. Our boy Kenny was to meet us up.
Mm-hmm.
We had an exclusive little invite. So let's go figure out see what it's all about.
We hit up Devolver at the Hard Rock Cafe.
And Kenny had a pro tip because he wasn't sure if we'd all get VIP tickets. So he went out and he found somebody who was leaving the party who had the wristband, gave me the torn up wristband. I put my chewing gum in the wristband, made it stick, and I got in. But then I found out we didn't need to do that at all. But still, pro tip from Kenny. And then and then we went upstairs and there was like an open bar shindig onto the rooftop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But downstairs, the level below was the pleb party.
So yeah, the second floor, there was a bathroom. So I had to go to the bathroom, and on my way back upstairs, I found people having a little rave to some crazy techno, and I had never seen a mosh pit for techno before. So I had to get it on film.
Here it is.
They're going in.
It's a lot of white people. Yikes.
What's going on?
Just like video games. Fuck yeah, Devolver. Hell yeah, dude.
Come here often.
Fist pump.
That guy got his face painted.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fist pump, dude. Fuck hard rock, dude. Let's fucking go. Fucking hard rock, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
So that happened.
So that was fun.
That's a yikes for me.
We got real drunk.
That's a no for me, fam.
We got real liquored up.
Yeah.
And we were bumped into our boy Gibbons.
Mm-hmm.
Drunk. Bumped into him. And he took us here and he said he's like, oh, you guys didn't know? There's a whole fucking living city underneath
underworld.
this city.
And we're like, nah, bullshit. He's
And
like, look at the ground. Look at the ground right now.
You see these little pieces of glass floor? It's not
This
just
is the
glass.
sidewalk.
He said you can look down there and there's people living
This is the
down there.
sidewalk.
Check this video out. There's some trippy shit.
And we were like the city in Futurama? He's like, yeah, they live underground. A whole nother city, Seattle too.
Peep this.
Watch this.
This shit is fucking
This is when
insane.
this blew our mind even more because we're shit-faced out of our minds.
We're drunk walking
We
down
are
the
so
street.
drunk.
This shit crazy.
That was actually.
This shit crazy. Look, there's stuff down there. There's a whole nother level. Look at that. Look, there's a motherfucker down there. Look at
Dude, how fucking creepy.
You can't time that
There's a
video
mother-
any better. There's a motherfucker walking down
Dude, Total Recall freaks live down there.
Underground Railroad.
Penis City.
Penis City's down there, dude. How fucking
It's
crazy.
a chud.
What is going on, man?
Like the chances you'd look down there and actually see people. I don't know, but there's some freaks living down there.
That shit was nuts. It
And
blew
that-
our mind.
That's under a busy like concrete road. Like it was weird as fuck.
Great
Yeah.
timing.
But yeah, then we got late night food, woke
Cheese.
up, and then it was time to get famous mac and cheese.
This was breakfast, by the way.
Boys,
And how
If
was
you're-
it? How was the cheese?
mouth's watering looking at the picture. Guys, if you go to Seattle, you got to go to Beechers.
It's in Pike's Place.
Gotta get
They're
that
just,
cheese.
they're just churning that cheese, boy.
You can watch it churn those curds.
Look at that bathtub full of hot cheese,
Dude,
100-degree cheese.
Take a bath with cheese?
Dude, this cheese is fucking crazy good. And Louis, of course, being a fucking idiot, he ordered poop soup instead.
Poop nail. Look at his poop nail.
I don't know why he ordered poop soup when there's fucking world's best mac and cheese. And Louis scared of heights, so we said, let's go to the Ferris wheel.
So we had
so
to get him on
am
the
I.
Ferris wheel.
Because we decided the Ferris wheel probably actually more scary than that tower.
And I was loving this
Space
too, because a little story for you guys. The very first roller coaster I ever went on, Louis dragged me on. It's
Ah.
Goliath at Six Flags, and that shit is huge. So that shit freaked me out. So the fact that Louis was scared of heights for once, I was eating it up.
Oh, he was terrified.
He was
walking
mad.
up
Yeah.
there.
He was mad.
He was not having a good time. But we forced him to go anyways. And then here we are on the Ferris wheel.
Are we moving again?
Oh.
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 What are we doing?
Oh.
We're moving very slow. I don't like this.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh.
This is getting better. The
Oh.
The second it starts moving,
Oh.
bunch of drama queens.
Okay, don't drop your phone.
don't drop your phone. If you drop your phone, I
Holy
will poop.
fuck.
I will poop. I will poop.
Louis, get off your phone.
I will poop.
Oh my god.
Heights were the worst thing ever
Why the
invented.
fuck are we so high up here? Oh!
No.
He was so loud.
Dude, he was screaming at the
He was
top of
so
his lungs.
loud.
I'll punch your dick.
Ooh.
I'll just punch it.
Just like, oh, I can like just hang my phone by like a few fingers.
Oh! Are we moving again?
Oh.
Oh!
Don't look, boys.
Oh! What are we doing?
Fuck.
We're moving very slow. I don't like this. Oh! Fuck! Oh!
It's a good view.
You guys, come on. Better.
Oh!
That's nasty.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay, don't drop your phone.
Don't drop your phone. If you drop your phone,
Totally.
I
I
will.
was at the same place. My bad.
Stomping on the floor.
Different angles.
God damn.
Oh yeah, Louis like, don't tap. We start beatboxing.
And then it all kind of ended here.
Wow.
Well, we're jumping ahead quite a bit.
I mean, that's all we got. But yeah.
but
we,
that same
so-
day, we planned on flying home.
Oh yeah, the Ferris wheel was supposed to be the last thing that we did before we hopped on our flight to head home.
Trying
But
to think back, we did the tour for the spooky
Flying over
fly
Seattle.
over Seattle.
oh
thing.
yeah, that's right.
And
Got some
then
ice cream.
we got ice cream, and then we were like, hey, we got an hour. Let's go to a pub. So we have one beer, and then we head to the fucking airport.
We hit
Yep.
the airport, and that's when the shitstorm happened.
So, oh god, we got there so early too.
I know.
We wait like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. The plane starts boarding. It's like another hour and a half, and then all the people working there start looking like nervous, like,
uh-oh.
oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
Like another hour goes by, and
And
they're
we
like,
don't hear anything.
We have to cancel this flight.
canceled, straight up deleted.
Straight up gone.
Good luck.
They delayed the shit 3
Have
times.
fun.
3 times they delayed the flight, and then they ended up canceling it.
They just fucking cancel.
Yo.
Cancel on your boys.
Yo.
And so you have a whole plane of people rushing to the customer service station
To figure out how to get home. Because this is Labor Day. This is Labor Day.
Labor Day weekend. By the time they told us the flight was canceled, it was 10 p.m. at night.
Labor Day. Cancel.
And everybody's just trying to get home.
50 people in line. One guy working the kiosk.
Yep.
One guy.
Props to that guy, but
No, fuck him for working for a shit company who fucking cancels flights. He wants to do us all this fucking shit. You should get a new job.
It's all
Fuck
his
you.
fault.
how dare he get hired by them?
Fuck
him.
Alaska Airlines.
Yeah,
Fuck
Alaska
you.
Airlines. Because that shit was weak.
So we fucking wait. I run to the next one because we have the added bonus of having multiple people. So I run across the whole airport and I found a little bit shorter line. Still about 12 people with one guy working the kiosk. We run all the way there. We wait another dude, we'd been here for so long. So I start asking the guys, what are our options here? Because if the next flight is 8
The
hours,
red-eye flight.
8 hours from now, are we staying in this hotel for 8 hours?
Fuck Alaska Airlines, by the way.
Or
Just wanna
are
say
we
that.
going to
Extend the day.
extend it, stay a day, fucking make the best of it, go to a fucking bar and get drunk again? But we're so ready to go home by now.
But we're like, well, we could fly to this airport, we could fly to this airport, fly to this airport, blah, 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 blah.
So
We're like, dude, fucking work with us. And he's like, oh, a new flight just opened
Whoa,
up.
just right now.
What are the odds? Whoa,
we got,
lovely.
we got real lucky. This guy's like, wow, a new flight just opened up. So I'm going to get you guys flying in tomorrow afternoon, and I'll put you guys in a hotel. You guys like the Hilton? Who doesn't like the Hilton? You guys want to go to the Hilton? Hilton?
Am I right, boys?
You guys all want to be in the same room, like have a party, have like fucking chill out? Or
No, I want my own
I
room.
was like, dude, I want to go home.
It's like I can give you each like your own room or whatever.
They say the Hilton's just like home, so, you know.
So yeah, we went to the Hilton, and Seattle actually has a fucking badass. That airport is a badass 24-hour restaurant.
Yep.
Yeah,
13
it does.
coins if you're in the area. There's a cool 24-hour airport kind
Yo.
of bar lounge.
Yeah,
type of
that,
thing.
13
that bar,
coins.
that bar saved the night, actually.
They're fucking bumping classy jams, and it's fucking really good cocktails and like big ass steaks.
Yep.
Chad, can I ask you a question? Do you guys know of a place where you can get a $40 ribeye at 11 o'clock at night?
I do.
Go ahead, I'll wait.
It
At
was
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Was it 3?
It's 24 hours.
What time did we go? Yeah, I think we were there.
We got
I'm
there,
just
about,
saying, I'm
we got there
saying-
about midnight, 1 o'clock.
Okay, my bad. Chat. 1 a.m.
It was
Go ahead.
fucking amazing.
I can
dude.
tell you, 13 coins in Seattle.
13
That's the
coins.
place.
That is the place to be.
So we sleep all the way in,
Well, we need to describe this picture.
and then we wake up and we flew.
We need to
back.
describe this picture on the
Oh
screen.
yeah. This
Oh,
shit.
God.
So after
Maybe
all
Louis
the,
can.
after we got to the Hilton, that Alaskan Airlines was so nice enough to provide for us since they canceled our flight.
Me and Pops rushed up to our room
Mm-hmm.
because we had to get changed because we had a lot of anger sweats. So I go into the bathroom to take an anger piss, and I'm taking my pee, and as soon as I finish, I turn to the right, and this thing is staring me about 5
Eye
inches
level.
away from my fucking
Yeah.
face.
I hear Louis screaming in the other room, and I go, oh, Louis being Louis, right? He goes, oh, it's a big fucking spider. It's a big fucking spider. So I go, all right, let Daddy Pops take care of the situation. And I take a look at it, and I'm freaked out. I'm like, holy fuck, this thing's the size of my palm.
Massive.
Dude,
The size of my palm.
this picture doesn't even do it justice. Like, this is after it was squished.
yeah.
This is compact.
You know
Like
how
a
small.
shoe.
You know how small a spider looks once it's squished.
Look at all the girth that came flying out of the thorax.
Oh
Like,
my
look at that.
God.
I
So,
looked at him like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to kill this thing.
Shout outs to the Hilton.
I tried to film it, but I was in a panic, and I never use Androids.
Yeah, Louis dropped the ball on
It was probably one of the best clips of the night.
So, yeah, we got comped the hotel, but there's giant spiders in it. So, yeah.
It was one hell of a trip, but yeah, Louis really caught the shit end of this whole trip. But
Yeah.
he still manages to make the best of it.
He does.
Yeah.
I got to give it up for Louis,
Louis'
man.
content.
Yeah, Louis is awesome on that trip. So glad he came with us. Louis, did you have a good PAX West?
It was the best.
Fun trip?
Best
good
one
one.
yet.
That's what I like to hear, man.
It was a good one.
It was such a fun trip.
And shout out to everyone who came to PAX West this year.
Yep.
I know there's
Yep.
some people we might have missed, or it's a rush for us. But thanks for everyone we got to see, hang out with.
Thank you
was a
so
blast.
much, guys. Thank you
Oh,
so
yeah,
much
a
for
lot
coming
of you guys
out.
said hey to your boys. Thank you for that. Now we're back, so let's get fucking Super Seducer going.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's seduce.
Dude!
Number 2. Later, YouTube.
Peace.
See you later, YouTube.